Welcome, everybody. We are live here in Daytona Beach, Florida, as we're at the Daytona Beach Sunshine Classic. Darryl McCoy and Arlie Bush. Now, why do I call you Arlie Boggs?
I don't know.
The other day I went back and there's Arlie Boggs. Who's Arlie Boggs?
I don't know Arlie Boggs. I don't know too many Arlies other than me and Dad.
There's an Arlie Boggs. I think he might have been a famous baseball player.
Could have been.
Yeah, could have been. But either way, Arlie, we are here. We got the Chapmanville Tigers versus – I got it. Thank you. We got the Chapmanville Tigers versus the Daniel Boone Trailblazers out of Washington County, Tennessee. Arlie, they are 7-7 coming in facing the Chapmanville Tigers.
Yeah, what we've studied on them, they look like they're a very athletic and well-rounded team. Going to shoot a higher percentage probably than what we've seen this year, so we look for a good challenge today.
Well, this should be a good. Chapmanville comes in, Arlie, at what, 4-1?
4-1.
4-1, and their only loss. There we go. Arlie, we got your name on top of the scoreboard now. And see, I had it right there. Arlie Bush, guys. He is the bus driver here. There's Sean Smith in the house. A lot of the Chapmanville Tiger faithful has made the trip down here, Arlie, and it's been a great trip down here so far.
Absolutely. Weather's been perfect. I know that everybody's looking for a cold spell to come in possibly tomorrow, but temperature right now about 75, sunny here in Daytona. Been on the beach enjoying it, living it up. Ball players have had the time of their life.
Well, it's always good, Arlie, when the Tigers get a victory in day one, right?
That's always good.
Yeah. So but Arlie, we got 1:20 left before tip, so we're going to take one quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back as we'll have Chapmanville versus Daniel Boone here at the Sunshine Beach Classic here in Daytona Beach, Florida. Arlie Bush, Darryl McCoy, and Brianna Deskins on the call.
What is it?
And we are back here at the Atlantic High School, Daytona Beach, Florida, as we got Arlie Bush, Darryl McCoy, and Brianna Deskins on the call here. Chapmanville getting ready to take on the 7-7 Daniel Boone Trailblazers out of Washington County, Tennessee. Arlie, this is their northeast Tennessee.
Yeah, this is a team that we had played against back in the summer in some travel ball, and talked to Brad about them. Brad said that they ended up losing to them over the summer and said that they shot lights out against us. So we look forward to this matchup today.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how the Tigers match up with them. If they already beat them this summer, but I can tell you this Chapmanville squad is a completely different team than they was this summer as well, Arlie.
Absolutely, yeah. And then they were missing a few players at that time. So, and the addition of Kai Martin has definitely been a pickup for them.
Here we come. It's going to be the Trailblazers winning tip there. That's Luke Lawrence with the ball out top. Lawrence handling point guard duties for the Trailblazers. He'll swing it over at Zach Johnson. And good play by Dalton. And guys, want to make sure you can see the score on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard, bottom of your screen. As we want to thank Jim Mars Services, Diamond Flagging Company, Aracoma Drug, Logan Bank and Trust, and Logan Regional Medical Center for sponsoring today's action. They'll swing it out. Arlie, right now, that's something Chapmanville struggled with in the second half yesterday, giving up offensive rebounds, and they're starting at it early here.
Yeah, and another thing we struggled with was the layups.
Yeah.
Got to make them shots. As Jay gets fouled going to the basket with a steal.
You know, this Chapmanville team, when Jay Brock is, on his game, and when, he's playing like he can, I think he's the X factor of this Chapmanville squad.
He absolutely, he's a game changer.
He's so good finishing in transition, gets up and down the floor, and it all starts, you can tell, when he comes out to play defensively, his offense feeds off his defense.
And he's one of Brad Napper's top defenders that we've got this year, and you'll notice they'll use him a lot on their best player.
Good rebound by Dalton, and throws a little bit high there. Smith can't get to it. Again, Dakota Dalton, star QB there in West Virginia, breakout player of the year in West Virginia. As you guys, he's been recruited by multiple Division I programs. Nice screen out top. Good take there, high off the glass, no good. And gets it up to Jay Brock. Jay Brock coming down that left side. Brock turns back out. Good defense by the Blazers. And there's Benji Atkins. That's where Chapmanville's bread's buttered. And, oh, they called it travel.
Wow.
So
we got a player down 2 for Daniel Boone right now at the moment.
Ooh, hopefully he's okay. He never made it back up. You can see him down there. The we hate to look at a player down, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports, we're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
Back here, as you see Daniel Boone bringing the ball in, Arlie. They got the player off the floor. It looks like he's going to be okay. He's walked over to the bench on his own recognizance.
Yeah, I believe he twisted his ankle down there as he went in for that last shot.
So it looks like right now we got Zach Gurley coming in to give him a breather there. Also got Jude Hensley, number 14 at the line. That's Zach Johnson. Arlie, right now, that should put them up 2-1, right?
That's 1-1.
1-1. You see coming back. Here comes Hovenack. Hovenack swings it over to Atkins. Back to Hovenack. Atkins. Right now they're trying to get that zone moving right now, Arlie, and look for the weak spot in it. They swing it around. Smith, back over, Benji Atkins. Cross court, Benji. Yeah, that's kind of a cardinal sin, Arlie. You never throw a cross court pass.
No, especially whenever, you're not that tall on the backside to be able to get up and get that pass.
Yeah, and when other teams sitting back in zone and can see everything you're doing. Every now and then, if they're playing man-to-man, you can sneak one by. Shot up, no good. Benji Atkins with a nice pass up to Hovenack. Hovenack gets the layup.
That's one thing that Brad spoke about earlier is he's wanting to get the ball moving, get these guys in transition, trying to get some easy baskets today.
They're doing it early here. You see, nice pass and an easy bucket there by number 24, Jude Hensley. Here comes Dalton. For a sophomore, Dalton's one of the most poised sophomores you'll find, Arlie.
He's very mature, isn't he?
Yes, he is. And there's Dalton off the mark there. Rebound by Hensley. Hensley gets it out. Here comes Johnson up the floor. Johnson. Brock comes over, and right there, that's what they want to do. And that's why they shoot the three ball very effectively. That's Jaden Williams with the three. Dakota Dalton saves the turnover. Cross court over to Brock. Brock swings it back. And again, guys, if it's the first time you ever got to watch Chapmanville, they are without one of the top players in the state of West Virginia, Keaton Terry. Probably still a couple weeks away from getting him on the floor, right, Arlie?
I noticed yesterday he's moving. He's able to grip a little bit, but he's still not quite there. He told me he'd like to be able to be back in 2 weeks is his timeline.
Well, I'd like to see him back by that Ashland game.
Absolutely. That'll be a big game for us.
A big shot there, Jude Hensley. And Brad Napper takes an early timeout as we got Daniel Boone celebrating. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. Get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
And we are back here. Arlie Bush, Darryl McCoy, and Brianna Deskins on the call here, as right now Chapmanville sitting or trailing 9-3, 6-point deficit right now for the Tigers. They're going to have to get things figured out here, Arlie, leaving shooters wide open right now.
Yeah, because this ain't a team that you want to get far behind with them. The way they're shooting the ball early here in the first quarter, you're not going to get behind with them and play catch-up.
There's the legend, Brad Napper. He looks as young Dakota Dalton brings up the floor, kicks over to Brock, back to Dalton. Dalton, nice pass down low. That's Kai Martin, and Kai Martin done the cardinal sin that you that you're taught as a pup not to do. You can't leave your feet without knowing where you're going to pass it.
No, I believe he'd have been better off going up with that shot and maybe trying to draw a foul.
Yeah, Kai Martin, he's the transfer from George Washington. This is only his second game as a Tiger. He ended yesterday with 4 points in his first outing. Star wide receiver, or sixth man last year for the Generals.
Yeah, one thing I'd like to see that we've not seen yet is Benji trying to get to the basket.
Yeah, yesterday that was really, the team Chapmanville played yesterday had no answer for Benji when Benji wanted to take it down low. And we've not seen Benji try to go to that early.
No, just now was the first time I'd seen him. He'd been handling the ball, but he sat back and he's playing down low in a post position, trying to get the ball working down into him, let him go to work. But that's something that the Tigers are definitely going to have today is have Benji go to the basket.
Swing it in. That's Luke Lawrence with the ball. Lawrence. Nice take, and he gets stopped. Good defense by the Tigers. Back out to Lawrence. Lawrence, he's going to drive right. And nice defense by Kai Martin, forcing the turnover. Here comes Dalton. Dalton hands it over to Benji Atkins. Atkins to the corner. Jay Brock, three-pointer up, and no good. Rebound ripped down there by Gurley.
Yeah, and I seen the injured player, Jaden Williams, is back in now for Daniel Boone. It's good to see that, too.
Yeah, there's Hensley. Always good. You never want to see a player, and they're going to get him with a walk. Jude Hensley, I don't think, agrees with the official on that call. Here comes Benji Atkins. Atkins swings the ball over to Smith. Eli Smith, he also transferred in this offseason. Arlie averaged 22 points a game last year for Lincoln County.
Yeah, he started out his career with the Tigers and transferred to Lincoln and was able to come back here in this offseason as Eli Smith goes up to 2.
Now, let me ask you, was Eli on that state title team? Does he got a state title with Chapmanville?
He was on the team, I believe, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but when Isaiah was a senior with Brody Dalton. And
Salding.
And Salding, yes.
Okay. There's shot up, no good. And nice job there. Kicks it back out. Johnson, they'll swing it over. Shot up. Long three-pointer, no good there by Luke Lawrence.
Goes out on Chapmanville. Going to have to get these second chances eliminated.
You got Connor Carpenter in the game as well. Lawrence inbounding the basketball for the Blazers. They'll get the ball in the Gurley. Gurley hands it off. And Williams, they're going to call a foul. I think they're going to call it on Brock.
Yeah.
Now, Arlie, they said that Kyle Martin, they didn't have a number 0, so his number's changed to 34 today.
Yeah, there was a little inside joke about that. That's Keaton's jersey.
Oh.
And they said, well, Keaton's not ready yet.
Yeah.
Stu was getting on and said to give his jersey away.
Listen, he's got big shoes to fill if he's going to try to fill Keaton Terry's shoes.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you see they swing it back over Lawrence. Hands it to Carpenter. Carpenter. And out top, nice move by Johnson. Johnson kicks it to the wing. And out top, Jaden Williams looking for a little space. Nice cut.
Oh.
Yeah. Good job bodying up right now. And that's Chapmanville's strength is, Arlie, that they're so physical. It's hard for teams that ain't physical to match up with them. And that's a charge.
Absolutely.
Yep, all day, every day. As Chapmanville right now trailing by 4 with 1 minute to go. Chapmanville, they need to come back, take this lead, tie this up, head in the second quarter with some momentum, Arlie.
Yeah, they're struggling on offense right now in this first quarter. Hopefully they can get things moving here soon. They're sitting back in the zone, which, I'm sure Brad would rather see him playing man-to-man, but, hey, we can't pick their defenses for us. So.
They swing it. Benji Atkins cornered down there. Good defense by Johnson. Johnson hanging and banging, and Benji Atkins going to go to the line, shoot a couple.
That's what it's going to take today, to free something up.
Guys, let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for down in the comment section below. As that's the Jim Marr Service comment section. We want to know your thoughts on the game. If you guys got any updates on games going on around the region, let us know. And also let Arlie know. It's Arlie's second game here. Let us know how Arlie's doing.
Don't throw no eggs at us.
The guys want to thank Jim Marr Services, United Motorsports. United Motorsports got great deals on four-wheelers, side-by-sides, and more, located in Danville, Logan, Belfry, and Pikeville.
That's a good sign, seeing Benji step up to the foul line, not 2 shots down.
Yeah, right now it's back to a 2-point game. Chapmanville, they need to get a quick turnover here. Lawrence drives, kicks over, pounds it down low, and one. He's going to have a chance at a old-fashioned 3 Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point play opportunity. That's Jackson Miller going to the line here, Arlie.
It was a strong move to the basket.
Nice move, turn to his inside shoulder. That's exactly how you're taught.
That's exactly right. Use your body to play off your defender and try to get it up over him.
The 9-7 is score here. Free throw up, no good. So 11-7. So it's back to a 4-point game. Big possession here for the Tigers early on. Hovenack, and right there, nearly turned it over. Martin saved it. Back over to Hovenack.
I see Brad's gone to the bench. See Jacob Vance is in for the Tigers already. That's good. Played excellent the other day.
He did. He's played really good minutes off the bench. In middle school, he was a really good player. Benji Atkins probably should have took that on down. Out there he is. Nice rebound, shot up, and good. And Atkins cuts it to a 2-point game. And Atkins wanted the foul. The official says, you're not getting it, young man. Either way, the score will say it 11-9. We'll take a quick break. Be right back here on the D&D Sports Network. Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered. we're back here in Daytona Beach, Florida. Arlie Bush, Darryl McCoy, and Brianna Deskins on the call here as we got a 11-9 lead for Daniel Boone over Chapmanville here on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard, bottom of your screen. Guys, make sure you let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for down in the Jim Mar Service comment section. Let us know if you can hear us good, guys. As a nice pass, Dalton, again, Atkins. Chapmanville, they're throwing terrible passes right now, Arlie.
Yeah.
Very dangerous passes, and they got lucky on a couple of them, and a couple of them have been turnovers.
Yeah, they're very fortunate, as we was talking there during the end of the first quarter, to have a few turnovers and give up some offensive rebounds to only be down 2 points.
Here we go, coming back.
As they drive in against the Tigers and score, making it 13-9.
Coming back the other way, you see Atkins drives, and again, right now it just seems like Chapmanville's playing a little sloppy, Arlie.
Yeah, maybe the day off, and they've enjoyed a little bit of too much beach. Going to have to get back into their routine and play like Tiger basketball.
Yeah, they got them beach legs on them. Dalton inbounding the ball. Dalton, nice pass, finds Kyle Martin, and Martin gets stuffed at the rim. And they're going to get Dalton for throwing the shoulder. And credit Lawrence for stepping in with that, taking that charge there.
Yeah, you can't drop that shoulder. That's going to tell the ref every time when that shoulder drops. Don't matter what you do from that point on.
90% of the time, it's going to be a turnover. You definitely don't want Dalton in foul trouble. Going back the other way, Carpenter, they'll swing it around. Nice pass, Carpenter, he stops, pops, and cannot drop. And it'll be Tiger basketball. Now right here, this is where you gotta, if you're Chapmanville, you wanna, Brad Napper, try to calm your team down and come down and get a quality possession here.
Yeah, and this is something that, Brad's been in many times. Brad knows what to say to these boys and keep them focused, not let them get too far away. They just got to pay attention and listen to what he says.
And Brad Napper, he's a legend, a resume like no other.
Yes, he is.
Swing it back out to Atkins. Atkins hands it over to Eli Smith. Dalton with the ball out top. See Martin flashing that high post. Right there, the Benji Atkins swings it back over to Dalton. And I think, too, that's one thing you're going to see Benji Atkins, see if they said that was on the floor. Or
yes.
They'll shoot. Was it on the floor?
Nope, he's going to be shooting, too.
Yeah. One thing I can tell, like with Kyle Martin, I could tell there that he was a little new to the offense because, he flashed that high post and it kind of clogged the lane there.
Right,
so Benji couldn't drive, and they went right back to it once they got Martin to the other side.
Yeah, and those are some things that he's got to get accustomed to playing with these group of guys, to play all your high school career with a certain group and then change a different.
Yeah. There he is, loses that one. Great job by Lawrence, stepping in, stripping that away. Lawrence swings it to the corner, shot up. And I tell you, this Daniel Boone team, they're looking to shoot the ball every chance they get daylight, it's going up.
And they're crashing the boards good on offense.
And here comes Eli Smith. He's going to chase down the loose ball. Smith spins middle. Swings it back over to Atkins. Atkins calling for the screen. And there's Jay Brock. Nice pass down to Martin. Martin.
Good pass.
Yeah, good dunk. And great job there. They got the foul. So Eli Smith's going to go to the line for a chance at old-fashioned Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Three-point play opportunity.
And there's an opportunity for the Tigers to tie things up early on the second quarter as well.
Right here, you got to think they Tigers feel good about themselves if they get tied up here. Sorry.
That's all right.
There we go. The 13-all is the score now on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. I think it's that Eli Smith free throw. Jay Brock's meeting the ball handler at mid-court. Carpenter comes around, swings it to the corner. Shot up, no good. I'd like to see how many threes this team attempts a game.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's about their 7th or 8th three that they've took already. And I'm going to say that they've probably got about 6 or 7 offensive rebounds as well.
Yep. Yeah, and that's one thing that Chapmanville's going to see when they face Ashland later this year is Ashland, they shoot the 3 ball at a high rate, but they know how to rebound the long balls.
Absolutely.
They'll swing it over to Brock, back out to Atkins. Atkins looking at that high post to Kai Martin. And right there,
good move.
Great job there by Kai Martin. And he gives Chapmanville their first lead of the game, right?
Yep, that's their first lead.
You see, coming back the other way, you can tell this Chapmanville crowd starting to get in this thing, Arlie.
Yeah, if they can get the momentum and get some shots missed.
Lawrence rims that one out. They're going to call the foul on Benji Atkins, I think.
Yeah, foul on Benji Atkins there as he's blocking out.
No. You see coming back, that's number 13, Miller, inbound at Jackson Miller.
5 seconds.
Yeah, great job there.
Good defense.
Chapmanville gets it either way, Arlie.
Yeah, and I see Benji's checked out, taking him a little breather as Jacob Vance comes in to give him some time to rest up.
Jacob Vance, standout pitcher in the Ville. The big time baseball player.
3,
Jay Brock. They needed to see that one go down. And now largest lead of the game sets 18-13 for Chapmanville. Lawrence looking for that high screen. Dalton there on the other side to meet him. Nice take, but they're going to get another foul on Dalton. That's his second.
Yeah. I'm sure that's something that Brad's going to look at as well. You know, you don't want Dakota picking up his 3rd foul here in the first half.
No, absolutely not. It's too important in this team. Up, back iron, misses the free throw. 4:13 to go here in the first half. Again, guys, Tiger Faithful being quiet in the comment section. I
believe everybody's having to work today.
Yep. That's true. It's Monday. So
we've got about 40, 50 people down here from Chapmanville with us. We got the middle school. They're going to be playing. I believe they play at 6 o'clock today, not far from here.
There's Dalton for 3. Sinks it! Dakota Dalton with a big-time trifecta there. Now coming back around. Swings it to the wing. Lawrence kicks it out. Number 14, Johnson with the ball. Nice take.
Good rebound by Jay Brock there.
Somehow that pass got through there. Eli Smith with an easy deuce. And Daniel Boone calls the timeout. They'll take the timeout. We will too. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern coalfields.
For any of your financial needs, we encourage you to stop by one of our 5 convenient locations or apply online today at lbnt.com.
Whether you choose to stop by or visit us online, our team is here to help you every step of the way.
Buying a new home, expanding your business? Choose Logan Bank and Trust. Let's bank together.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Yes, thanks. And we're back here, guys. Daytona Beach, Florida. Arlie Bush, Darryl McCoy, and Brianna Deskins on the call. Arlie, right now, 23-14 is the score. Chapmanville leads.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier, about them waking up, getting a little more aggressive on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, it took them a while, but they're back here. Carpenter with a nice floater, kisser high off the glass there. And you see Dalton Dalton swings over to Brock. Back to Dalton. Dalton going to fire again. High arc and 3, no good. And scores 23-16. Let's go to Jim Mar service comment section. Jeff Sargent says Arlie is doing a fine job. Tommy Dempsey says watching from Harts Creek. Karen Cottle says, will you be carrying the Letcher Central boys and girls games today? I do not know. I have not seen their schedule, so I couldn't tell you yet. And watching from cold, snowy Chapmanville, Maggie Springer says, is it snowing back home?
That's not yet. There's a possibility tonight, from what I've talked to some of my buddies.
Wow,
but it is cold in Chapmanville. My son texted a little bit and told us, he said, I hope you're enjoying the beach and 70-degree weather while he's freezing to death.
Yeah, we're mid-70s, right?
Yeah.
But I tell you, I'd rather be in that. I'd rather be in the cold, snowy winter any day.
I believe I'm partial to the sunny beach and the ocean.
Lawrence, they got Browning in the game now. It's his first time today. Nice job. Somehow Lawrence slung that up there, and he's going to have a chance for a three-point play opportunity here. And that one's got Brad Napper scratching his head over there.
I believe when Brad came to Chapmanville, he had a full head of hair.
Well, he's definitely lost some hair, but he's brought some hardware to the Ville.
I'm sure that's a trade that he'll take off any day of the week.
Absolutely. As we mentioned, Brad Napper, one of the best in the state of West Virginia, one of the best in the nation. He's, had top 20 teams. I mean, this is a team, once this group gets up there, you got to think most of these kids are sophomores and juniors.
Yeah, right now you're looking at 3 sophomores, a junior, and 1 senior on the court for the Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, think of that. There's Martin. He's going to turn. Shot up, no good. And here comes Daniel Boone on the push. Lawrence, he's got Carpenter on the left side, and on the right side was Williams, and he's off the mark. Here comes Jay Brock. And out there, Jay Brock looking like a wide receiver, seeing that ball in there.
Jay was a little bit upset on himself after the last game, got on himself pretty upset, and he's come into play today. He's hit a 3, and now he's driving to the basket, a chance to score 2 more for the Tigers.
There's young Chubbs Dalton. He's going to be a good one day in a Tiger uniform.
Yes, he is.
We got GW Mount says, thanks for all you guys do. We appreciate you, GW. That means more than you know.
GW's a fine man, preacher from down around Del Barton for a long time.
Okay. I'm definitely feeling blessed to be here at the beach in Daytona covering some mountain basketball. You see Lawrence. Lawrence drives right, and he was looking for Williams. Williams was going to cut, and he was looking for him out there on the corner. Dakota Dalton coming back in the game. Who was that in the game for the Tigers there?
That was Blair in for the Tigers. Young freshman that's seen a lot of time already this season.
Swing it over to Brock. Brock back out to Dalton. Dalton pass down to Williams. Williams back to Dalton. Dalton's going to fire the 3. Steps in, no good. Martin.
On the floor.
Yeah. I don't know. Martin wanted the M1.
Yeah, the Daniel Boone faithful getting a little upset at that call.
Yeah, Cody Cannell over there, he is not happy with that call. And you see the official trying to explain it to him. And Martin sinks the free throw.
Brad Napper over there trying to get that basket to count, and the referee just told him, he said, no, it's no, that's on the ground.
Yeah, that referee, he's stuck between 2 coaches up there on the sideline, both of them wanting a little bit.
Yeah, one wanting the points and the other not wanting a foul.
Yep. Martin. No good.
It's Blair back there.
Yep.
Good rebound.
There's Brock. Nice job by Brock. And it looks like right now Coach Napper is kind of subbing defense for offense, trying to save Dakota Dalton picking up that 3rd.
That's exactly what he's doing.
And Brock, he's going to have a chance to get 3 the old-fashioned way here. 3 Guys Pizza and Brew, 3-point play opportunity.
You know, we struggled our first game down here shooting foul shots. I believe we went 2 for 9, and today I think they've only missed 2 foul shots.
Yeah, they've shot well from the line here today. Now, we look up on the rafters there. We got a couple uniforms retired. It looks like Bar T, McCree. You cannot see who the other jersey is. No. Looks like looks like in 2006 they made it to the state Final Four here in basketball. Got a lot of district championships here. And coming back out, here comes Brock. Brock kicks it down, nice pass, and Eli Smith somehow got that off, and he's going to go to the line.
As he takes Kai out in the meantime.
Yeah, hit a little slick spot there in turn 4. Guys, if you've been to Daytona Beach, give me and Arlie some suggestions of what we need to do while we're down here. If you got any suggestions. Ralph Evans says, watching from Whitman, West Virginia. D&D doing a great job. Thanks. Gwendolyn Newsom says, go Tigers. Ralph Evans says, Tigers should be dominating on the boards with their size. I agree with you, Ralph. And Richard Lane says he's watching from Buckeye, West Virginia.
Buckeye's got a big game coming up in a couple days.
Where's Buckeye?
Ohio State.
Oh, yeah. In the
NCAA championship.
Yep. When is that, Saturday?
I believe it is Saturday.
Yep. Eli Smith looking to grow the lead here with a free throw up and out. So 11-point lead for the Tigers on the Craig Dammer Furniture scoreboard, 29-18. They lead Daniel Boone out of Washington County, Tennessee. There's Lawrence. Lawrence shot up, and
that's good.
You know what they say, hand down, man down. You got to get a hand up on that. Here comes Brock. Brock swings over to Martin. Back out to Blair. Eli Smith. Yeah, if I'm Chapmanville, I'm going to try to burn this down here.
Yeah. Go in with a little loading.
Out there, Brock tried threading the needle but didn't get through, and comes down. He makes up for it with the rebound. What'd they call?
I think he called him out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he might have said he touched it while out of bounds. No, they're going to give it to Daniel Boone, I think. And they're going to bring the big guy Browning in. Browning was a stud defensive end for the Tigers this year. Nice job, nice take, and good finish by Carpenter. And they cut the lead to 7 here, Chapmanville. Got to watch out here. Blair to Martin. Martin turns. This is where you'd like to have Atkins or Dalton in, have that extra ball handler on the floor, or Logan Hovanak.
Not get any turnovers would be a big plus here at Tigers. And Kyle Martin for 3.
And Kyle Martin starting to get the feel of things here. And at the buzzer, no good. It's going to be Chapmanville going into the locker room with a 32-23 lead here in Daytona Beach, Florida. Guys, we'll take a quick break. We'll come right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
5 times is a charm. Congratulations to the awesome team at Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical for earning its 5th National Best of the Best Award for customer satisfaction, the only HVAC company in West Virginia to earn our award for 5 straight years. If you need heating, cooling, electrical work, a fantastic generator, residential or commercial, done right at a fair price by honest experts, remember the name, Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Visit PreciseHeatingCooling.com for an appointment. Precision, the best of the best, again.
And we are back here at Atlantic High School in Daytona Beach, Florida, as we got Arlie Bush, Darryl McCoy, and Brianna Deskins on the call here. Arlie coming into the second half here. It's a 32-23 lead for Chapmanville. It seemed like they got things figured out there toward the end of the first half and, ended up making a big run in the second quarter.
Yeah, if they can just cap that off and hopefully get out of here today with another W and play for this tournament championship maybe tomorrow will be awesome.
Well, so tomorrow, if they win, they play at 4:30. They lose, they play at 6, right?
I'm a little confused. I know if they lose, they play at 6. I didn't know if it was 4. And then somebody said a minute ago they would play maybe at 12. So I don't know, but I think it's 4 somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've heard. But they want to remind everybody, hit that like and share button, get these numbers up. This second half is brought to you courtesy of Logan Regional Medical Center, your ER experts in the Cofield, the guys' best emergency room in southern West Virginia. Hit them up today.
There, I was talking to some people there at halftime, said we had a Tennessee Volunteers championship pitcher in the house with us today.
Yeah, he's, they said 3. He went 3 World Series, gave up 0 hits in 3 trips. Nice job, Hovanak, nailing the 3-point bomb. And that's what, Hovanak, when he's aggressive, Chapmanville is a lot better.
Absolutely.
Shot up and good. Yeah, big shot there by Williams, Jaden Williams. Dakota Dalton back the other way. We got Tia and Brian Dingus says, watching on the road, traveling to Hearts. Watch Hearts Middle School play in Van. Well, good luck, Hearts. And Andy Bledsoe says, nothing like watching Chapmanville basketball at the beach.
Yeah, Andy had her a good time yesterday. I seen that Big Mike, Tom, and Amanda and them went to Disney World. Andy went with them and had a good time. Glad for them.
Well, Patrick Norrell says, go Blazers. Brenda Farrell says, watch them from Chapmanville, go Tigers. Bobby Belcher says, Arlie Bush, do a good job. The man with multiple talents. And PJ watch him from Harts Creek. As we're sitting here, Arlie, guys, let us know how many Daniel Boone fans we got in the comment section. Hit that like and share button, guys. Let everybody know that the Tigers are on here, on prime time here on D&D Mountain Elite. Yeah. See, coming back the other way. Daniel Boone turns the corner. Back out, and Johnson with the ball out top, nearly had it stripped there by Smith. Nice slash jump.
Late call. That's the right call. Right call.
It was late, but it was right. And that's Jude Hensley. He does not like that call there. I can tell you right now, these Daniel Boone fans are not happy with what they're seeing here, Arlie.
No, and that one referee, it seems like every controversial call, he's been right in the middle getting a mouthful.
Well, you don't want these basketball mommies on you, I can tell you. They're about as rough as they come.
Well, their scorekeeper's mad. She's just walking away from the table. She's done.
Wow. The scorekeeper has exited the building. Now, shouldn't that be a technical or something?
She's had enough.
Yeah. She says, hey, she said, this is horrible, and I am not, she said, I'm not having any part of this. If you officials are going to call this, you're going to do it without me at the table.
That's exactly right. She's still talking as she's walking across the court.
I think she even told that official there he was number 1 in a nice way.
Well, she's still in the stands.
Hey, listen, she says, I'm done with this. So things getting a little testy here, 37-26. They'll swing it back over. You got Hovanak. And there we get Hovanak.
It's getting bad. Somebody got a technical.
Yep, that's going to call technical on Carpenter. So things starting to get heated here, Arlie, all of a sudden.
They're wanting to come out of the stands on them. It's getting bad.
Listen, it's hot enough here in Daytona without all these hot heads in here, ain't it?
Dakota Dalton steps to the line to sink the first one of the technical.
Big free throw there for Dakota Dalton. And 39-26 is the score. And listen, I think it's not the Chapmanville players are so heated at it. I think it's the officials this time.
Yeah.
Here you go, Dalton. Looks for help, kicks it to Atkins. Atkins has Eli Smith wide open down there. Just, I don't think he had a handle on the basketball.
No, he lost control before he ever had a hold of it.
You see Coach Brad Napper on the bench. We got Coach Stu, Trey Dalton, Ashley Dalton, and Jeff on the bench.
Yeah, still missing Tracy down here. So we do miss Tracy not being with us.
I wonder if he's watching online.
I'd say Tracy is, knowing him.
Let us know, Tracy. Are you watching in the Jim Mar Service comment section?
I guarantee you Violet's got it on.
There's Lawrence. They'll swing it out. And
oh, boy, it's going to get bad now.
yes, it is. And Coach Connell wants a timeout. They're going to call a timeout. He's going to talk to the officials. And there's a little scuffle over there on the sideline.
Yeah, it looks like there's wanting to be one over here on the bleacher side, too.
Yeah, tell you what, guys, listen, who would have thought leave the Ville and bad things happening. There's Isaiah Smith tuning in, former state title Chapmanville Tiger.
Isaiah would be able to answer that question we talked about earlier. Isaiah, if you're on here, maybe comment that Eli was on the state championship team with you as a freshman.
I think you're right. I think he was on there with Saldine and Brody and him. I think that was he was on that team. We see Joey Adams says his is not working. What's not working, Joey? And
Emery just tried to call me, so there might be something that ain't working. I don't know, maybe a mic or something.
I don't know. Let's see if we're working now. I think we're working now. We might have been off air at the beginning. Emery Atkins tuning in. He says he misses being down here with us. Emery definitely a beloved Tiger fan.
Absolutely. Emery does a good job with the Tigers as well on staff.
Does a tremendous job.
Oh, gosh. Here they're going to fight. They're on the bleachers.
And fans are on the floor here.
There's no room for that.
No, and listen, at the end of the day, Dakota Dalton.
They might want to get some cops in here.
Yeah. Listen, you got Kim Dalton now on them.
We need to get they need to get this under control.
They do, and
you know these are at the end of the day, these are kids out here playing.
As you're sitting here right now, you can see Ashley Dalton over there. He's nervous as heck over here.
Yeah, well, that's one thing. You know, you come down here to these tournaments and everybody's out a lot, and they just want to see them play. Let the kids play.
You see, that's absolutely. And Dakota Dalton, you know, there was no ill intent. You know, he tried helping the kid up. You know, it was just a bang play. Coming back, here comes Daniel Boone. You know, I know how Ashley's feeling. You know, my wife, when I'm on the other side, listen, I hope and pray, you know, that she's behaving over there. Listen, these Chapmanville fans, they had every right to be upset there. You know, the other team's fans was going on the floor.
Right. Yeah, that's, you know, they got out there 10, 15 feet on the floor. Truthfully, they should have been ejected.
Yeah, that's a danger. I mean, that's a danger to the kids. But, you know, here's you know, in a tournament like this, though, listen, these people have been great hosts here.
Absolutely.
You know, back home, you know, we're used to this, so we keep sheriffs in the building.
Right. This is nothing new, and truthfully, I mean, I've had my wife yank me by the bibs and everything else, keep me in the bleachers. So
absolutely.
But it's easier for me to sit here today with you, Darryl, and tell them to be nice.
Yeah, listen, it calms us down when we're on air.
Right. It brings out the best in us.
I've been ejected a few times. I even got ejected one time when I was on the mic.
Sean Smith's down here trying to egg it on, I believe, but I'm not 100% positive. Anybody knows Sean. He's been tossed out of a game or two.
Yeah, they said Eli was a freshman on the state championship team, so he does have a ring.
Yeah.
Said, watch him from Gray, Tennessee. Rose Flinner. Appreciate you, Rose. We see, is that your son, Jack Flinner, number 40, playing? And, we try to call it down the middle, guys. Obviously, we cover exclusively the Chapmanville Tigers, but we definitely appreciate you guys tuning in from Washington County, Tennessee. Now, this is Lawrence at the line. 13-point ball game.
I remember Brad brought down here a team with Hunter Neal and Fidelis Obina and that group of boys, Dylan Smith, Kyle. And I'm thinking it was 17 or 18, and it got pretty chippy down here at that time. And Big Darryl Neal, and some of you will probably remember it, he ended up getting a little excited, and he's got a son that's playing on this Chapmanville Tiger team, Jackson Neal, who's done I tell you, Jackson's done tremendous, but he ended up getting ejected. So, these tournaments do get a little chippy when your kids are involved.
Well, Arlie, as you mentioned before, this summer these two teams met, and Daniel Boone beat Chapmanville this summer.
Right.
So, there's a little history here between these two teams.
Yeah, this is not their first time playing each other. And I know this summer we were without Brad told me he had most of them, but not everyone.
They coming back the other way. Obviously, you didn't have Kai Martin.
No, you didn't have Kai, and I can't remember if Dakota was with. Eli wasn't with him.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Eli probably wasn't at the time. As you're sitting here, 40-28, and right now this is where they got to watch.
Clock's running.
Yeah, clock's running. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to have to put 10 seconds, at least 10 seconds back on.
Yeah, maybe if the scorekeeper wouldn't have got so angry and left, it might have helped.
Yeah, there you go. Well, if you're Chapmanville, this is a danger zone because, the officials, they're on their P's and Q's right now. And these fans, whether, that does, cause the official to call a tighter whistle.
Right.
And, they want to please both sides. So, Chapmanville's got to be, watch out here, some calls going the opposite direction. Nice job there. Big bucket by Johnson. And he cuts the lead to 10. Here comes Hovenack. Hovenack swings it over to Eli Smith. Hovenack back out to Brock. Hovenack with the ball out top. Swings it to Dalton. Dalton cross court to Brock. Brock fires the three. He's off the mark. Rebound by Johnson, and it's going to go Chapmanville way.
One thing that you don't want to see come of this is gets a little chippy here and brings some life into Daniel Boone, and you don't want that to happen.
No, absolutely.
And allow him to creep back in on us.
No, because it was getting a little lackadaisical there for a minute for him. And jump ball. It's going to stay with the Tigers. Here comes Dakota Dalton. Dalton.
5 seconds.
Yep. Out there. That's a quick 5 seconds, though, Arlie. Very quick.
and they're heckling the referees as they're walking down the sidelines, I can see. Still yet.
We see David Vance says, thanks, Cindy, for getting Coach Napper to install the defense. I knew it would help us win. We're way too big to run the ball. We'll kick it in. Danny Wells says he's watching. Go Tigers. There's a rebound by Dalton. Kicks out to Brock. He's got Eli Smith ahead. Nice job. That's how you
won.
Yep. That's how you run a fast break, Arlie Bush.
Absolutely. Drew that up.
Roy Newsom watching from Tennessee.
Roy's Brad's uncle.
They said they can't see the clock. So we'll try to fix that, guys. It's right here. It's in a tough position, the clock is. So, we're trying our best to keep that engaged on you, with you there.
This is a running clock I've got here for score.
Get a shake. What'd you say?
The score I'm keeping here, is it showing up on there?
Yeah, the score is 42-30.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard, guys. They make sure.
Had a lane violation there as Eli took his first shot. Gonna get another chance at it.
Emory Atkins says the officials need to get control of the game.
I agree, Emory.
Well, they if Emory is down here, we wouldn't have these issues.
Emory had a lot of jobs to do and wasn't able to come with us. He fulfilling a lot of children's dreams by being Santa, him and James.
Kenzie McCann says, go Dakota. There you go. You got Lawrence inbound the ball for Daniel Boone. They'll swing it back around. Lawrence turns the corner. I like this Lawrence kid. He's got some game about him. You got Jay Brock ahead. Jay Brock trying to, nice pass by Brock.
Oh.
And Eli Smith comes up empty, but Jay Brock, right now, a couple of really nice passes in transition.
Yeah, Jay's had a real solid game for the Tigers today.
Love to see him bounce back. You know, listen, I enjoy watching Jay Brock as much as I do any player that I cover when he's on his P's and Q's.
Yeah, the kid, he's got a lot of heart and a lot of hustle and grit about him. And it bothers him, you know, the way he played yesterday. He got on the bus, his head was hung, and tried to talk to him. He's just real upset, and he come by later and said he apologized. He's just having a bad day.
Yeah, and they called the charge. How about that? Jaden Williams stepping in after turning his ankle earlier, stepping in, taking a big charge there. 3:02 on the clock here in the third quarter. 42-30 is the score on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. They'll swing it back around. Nice drive. Williams kicks it over to Lawrence. Lawrence drives back to Williams. Williams fires the three and hits the side of the backboard. Kyle Martin with a tough rebound. Martin kicks it ahead.
Hits the kid in the head.
Yeah, right in the back of the noggin there.
You know, that might be a good thing for the Tigers because it could have been a turnover.
Listen, that's the way you get your head in the game, right?
That's right.
There's Dakota Dalton. He's already got one 5-second call. There's Dalton. Nice pass.
Nice
Kyle
way to move the ball.
Yeah, that's the way you move the basketball. Eli Smith, a couple uncharacteristic missed opportunities there. They'll swing it to the corner. Shot up by Johnson. Johnson fills it up. And looky here, back to a single-digit deficit, Arlie.
Yeah, we discussed this a little bit ago about getting fired up, maybe getting a little momentum that you don't want them to get back in.
Dalton gets it over to Hovanak. Hovanak swings to the corner to Brock. Back out to Hovanak. Dalton. There's Martin. Nice pass.
Good move.
And you see Jay Brock hitting them with the flicks there. Right there.
Coach Keaton on the sidelines over there, just coaching his heart away.
Listen, guys, Keaton Terry over here. For you guys that don't know, this young man, he has a broke arm right now, but wrecked a four-wheeler this summer. But Keaton Terry, he's already offered by South Carolina State, so he's got a Division I offer under his belt as a sophomore. Kyle Martin kicks ahead to Brock.
That's a push in the back.
Yep, that's it. And that should have been intentional.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that should definitely be an intentional.
Yeah, he shoved him in the back.
Yep, there was no play on the ball, so.
They're getting by with a little bit now.
Oh, well, and a lot of that credit the fans. The fans done their job, I mean, I like it, whenever you cause the officials to call a tight game like that.
Yeah. And I've cursed us with the foul shooting.
Yeah, that's beginning to go back the other direction here in the second half. Shot well in the first half. Nice pass. Turns, and Hensley off the mark. And now 46-33. Dalton back over to Hovanak. As good as this Daniel Boone team shoots the three ball, this game is never out of reach. There's Dakota Dalton. Dalton fires the three. Shot up, no good. Eli Smith. Think chased down the rebound. Johnson comes out with it. Here comes Johnson. He's guarded by Brock out top. Trap comes. swings over, and they're stolen away. Hovenack with another steal. Hovenack has done a tremendous job defensively both days here.
Yes, he has.
They'll swing it out.
Eli Smith with the 3.
Yep, Dalton can't tip it in. See what they call here.
Called that foul on 13, maybe? Is that that's Eli, yeah. Dakota, come over and just explain what happened to everybody for real quick.
Tell you, he's a kid full of moxie.
Yes.
You know, you look up moxie in the dictionary, it's got a picture of Dakota Dalton.
You know, if he's on your team, you love him. If he's on the other team, you absolutely hate him.
Listen, he's a Grayson Allen type player.
Yeah.
You know, he
wants to get in your head.
Yes, he does.
And many times he succeeds at that.
Oh yeah, he's one of my favorites.
If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your
quarter. Dalton gets it over to Kai Martin. Martin. They're call timeout. Brad Napper's going to take a second to think about it. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Hey, Sean, is that guy going to whip you a minute ago? Is that guy trying to whip you a minute ago?
And we're back here. Arlie Bush, Darryl McCoy, Brianna Deskins here on the call. Is 46-35. Chapmanville leads. Daniel Boone out of Washington County, Tennessee, here with 35 seconds to go here in the third period.
And Brad's brought Benji out to handle the ball in the last 35, trying to get one shot off.
Benji not played much here in the second half.
No, he's been on the bench a lot. I don't know if he's in foul trouble or.
I don't remember him getting in foul trouble, but I could be wrong. Yeah, maybe he's got a nagging injury. Or there goes Dalton. Nice pass over to Brock. And right there,
the Daniel Boone fans called a horrible.
Yeah. I don't think they like that call. Really.
No, I don't think they've liked many of them.
No.
Horrible.
Yep. A lot of horribles being thrown around here. I hope they ain't talking about mine and your commentating.
I think that's what they're saying there. They said that Arlie Bush guy, he's horrible.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's definitely different breed up here in Daytona. Great people. Florida's a lot like back home.
Right, and a lot of people have migrated down this way.
They have. I spoke to some people from Boone County yesterday.
Yeah.
We was eating dinner with my wife.
Well, Eli Smith's grandpa sitting right below us there. He lives, he said, 4 miles away from us. Moved here 4 years ago.
Well, I did have a guy call me a redneck last night.
That wasn't an over and back.
They don't understand that's a term of endearment for us, right?
Right, we inhabit that.
There you go. Oh, misses the easy one. Shot up. 2 easy ones. Third one, no good. 3 layup opportunity. Oh, he got fouled is what they're saying. So he's going to go to the line. I don't know about that. Maybe on the first one he might have got fouled, but the next 2 I don't think was.
No, the last shot, he wasn't even nobody near him.
That's what I thought. But, either way, he's going to have a chance. That's Jackson Miller stepping to the line.
Well, you know what they say all them years. Ball don't lie.
Yep. That's it. There you go, Miller.
Nope, ball told the truth.
Yep, so the 47-35 is the score here on the Craig Damon Furniture scoreboard. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network with Arlie Bush, Darryl McCoy, and Brianna Deskins on the call.
Darryl.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, We are committed to serving the needs of the Southern coalfields.
For any of your financial needs, we encourage you to stop by one of our 5 convenient locations or apply online today at lbnt.com.
Whether you choose to stop by or visit us online, our team is here to help you every step of the way.
Buying a new home, expanding your business? Choose Logan Bank and Trust. Let's bank together.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back here in Daytona Beach, Florida. Arlie Bush, Darryl McCoy, and Brianna Deskins on the call. Arlie, right now it's a 47-35 lead for the Tigers on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard.
Yeah, we're going to have to pick the pace up here. Not going to be able to stall the ball the whole quarter. Good pass underneath.
Right now they're...
And one.
Yep. Right now they're spreading the floor here. The Chapmanville doing a good job coming out here in the fourth quarter. You can tell they're going to try. I don't know they're going to try to speed it up. I think they're going to try to slow it down because they spread the floor.
Yeah. Maybe looking for some backdoor cuts like he was able to get on that last play. Eli thinks completes a 3-point play.
You see coming back, Johnson. Kick it ahead, shot up. No good. Martin with a nice leak out. Uh-oh, Jay Brock had it loaded up. And they'll swing it to the corner. Here comes Daniel Boone, and Williams shot up, no good. That's twice he's hit the side of the backboard tonight. He just got to dial it in a little more left, and Zach Johnson said, here, I'll show you how to do it. As he puts one through. And they'll extend the lead back out to 14 here, Arlie. Dalton. Back over to Benji Atkins. Dalton out top with the ball.
You know, so many people question this, Brad, about having a big man like Benji handling the ball. But it's not so much Benji handling the ball. He controls the tempo and the pace, and he's a great passer.
It does. Jay Brock threw a wild one up there. I don't know. That's a shot Coach Napper liked. And they'll swing it back out. Jay Brock makes up for it there with the steal. Shot up and good. He says, here, I'll get you back. That's Williams off the mark. And Lawrence going to go to the line. Now, Lawrence going to go to the charity stripe here, Arlie, and try to cut into this lead here. You know, right now, you want about the 4-minute mark. You want to have this thing down to about 7 or 8 if you're Daniel Boone.
Yeah, try to cut into this lead so it's manageable.
Samantha Baldwin says, go Wesley Watts, and all the way Tigers. Jackie McCann says, let's go Dakota. Dean Cook says, we need Derek Miller, officer. Janie Atkins says, I am tired of that ref. It's a good thing I'm sitting at home. And Latita Farley Hovenack says, great defense, Logan, watching from Ashland.
I'd say Officer Miller's sitting at Dunkin' Donut with a donut and a cup of coffee. Thinking about how he could prank his best buddy, Rob Kinzel.
Is that what he's doing?
I guarantee you.
Yeah, there's Jay Brock. Back over to Dalton. Dalton to the corner. Eli Smith gets it up. Nice job by Vance. Flashed a high post there. And Vance doing a good job coming in off the bench. Instant offense.
You know, and we've discussed this in both games that we've seen here. Brad's bench has done nothing but help him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the bench has played really well here.
You know, from Kai Martin to Jacob Vance.
Oh, Martin sent that one packing. He sent that one back to Washington County. And Kyle Martin, again, guys, if you just tuning in, he transferred to Chapmanville about a month ago. He's a wide receiver from George Washington High School in West Virginia. Only his second game as a Tiger. Eli Smith goes in.
You know, I'm gonna say he's not only a wide receiver, but he's a pretty good basketball player.
Yeah, he's gonna be really good once things settle in. Dakota Dalton with the wraparound layup, and they're gonna say he stepped on the baseline, I think. Now we got number 34 in, Luka Petrovic. Luka, you know, he's my favorite player on this Daniel Boone team because he helped me fill out my roster.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of Luka.
You know, and that's a basketball name as well, Petrovic.
It is, yeah. So is Luka.
Right.
Yeah, and shot up, no good. Eli Smith grabs the rebound. He'll get it back out to Dalton, backed up to Eli Smith. And there's Eli, nice handles, nice attack. And he's gonna come up empty. Here comes Lawrence. Lawrence lost control of it, and right now Chapmanville, Chapmanville has extended this lead here at the halfway point, and they're kind of in control of things. But listen, as good as this team shoots the three ball, this game will never be out of reach.
No, and you can't give them that opportunity either.
No, there's Jay Brock, good defense.
Offensive foul on Eli on the moving screen.
Did they call Eli or Martin?
Yeah, Eli. Had a little push off there at the end.
Sean Smith says, Officer Miller's just glad he don't have to escort me out of the gym. Becky Sperry says, we are the Tigers, the mighty, mighty Tigers. And swings down, Petrovic kicks it to the corner, shot up by Williams. Williams off the mark. Williams comes up with it.
On the line, stepped out of bounds.
You know, that was something last year. You know, my son, he had an issue with that. And Arlie, when I tell you, twice a game he would step on the sideline, baseline, 2 turnovers a game. He had for 16 games in a row.
Really?
Yep.
You get trapped in that corner, it's a very easy thing to do as Jay takes off again.
Yeah, Brock calls the timeout. And
very heads-up play.
Yeah, and he had Coach Napper staring at him, so they're going to take a timeout. We'll stay here during this timeout. Let's real quick, Arlie, let's thank our sponsors. We want to thank Logan Bank and Trust, Logan Regional Medical Center, best ER in Southern West Virginia. Hit them up for all your medical needs. Diamond Flagging Company, Eric Homa Drug, big-time supporter. I want to thank Michael and all of our friends at Eric Homa Drug for everything they do for the Tigers and D&D Sports Network. I want to thank Chiefs Roadhouse, Why I Care. I want to thank our good friends at United Motorsports, Jim Mars Services, as well as Bruce Water Fords.
Cheech.
Yeah, Cheech's Pizza, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. There you go. How about you, Arlie?
I won't let you forget restaurants. I mean, there's other stuff we may miss, but I'm not letting you.
No restaurants.
Especially the Italian sub from Cheech's.
Well, you know, Cheech's, it has world-famous cheese sticks. You know, right now, I think it's like 7 years in a row they're voted best cheese sticks in West Virginia.
Well, I'll have to try that one if I can ever get past that sub I like so well.
My go-to there is a Meat Lover's Calzone.
I don't think you could go wrong with anything.
No, Cheech's is amazing food. I want to thank them. And Chiefs Roadhouse, that's my go-to. Anytime I go to Logan, I'm eating at Chiefs.
Chiefs has got good ribs.
Listen, I like their porterhouse with their broccoli and cheese. It's some of the best broccoli and cheese in the business.
You got me hungry, Darryl.
You buying dinner?
Well, sure. Let's go.
We'll leave Sean Smith in control of this.
I don't know where Sean's disappeared to. He was here. It got hostile, and Sean's disappeared on us. That's unlike him. Usually he's right in the middle of it.
Here you see Benji Atkins gets it in Dakota Dalton. Dalton back out to Atkins. Under 4 minutes to go here in this one. Benji Atkins turns the corner. Atkins spins, shot up, good. And that right there, that's where Chapmanville's bread is buttered. It's hard for any team to stop Benji Atkins.
Yeah, and Benji's been kind of quiet today on the offense.
He has, you know, listen, he said, hey, I'll take this game off. Lawrence for 3.
But
and
one thing good about the Tigers is if one is not scoring, he's got several different weapons. You've seen Jay step up today, and his offensive presence has been really good. Eli Smith cutting to the basket, Dakota hitting his shots.
Yep.
I mean, Brad's got several weapons that he can depend on when one ain't scoring a lot of points or is having a bad offensive game.
You know, and Dakota Dalton won. I seen him this summer, you know, playing for Big Shots AAU team. You know, he is at his best when he's being aggressive offensively.
Right.
And right here you see him getting downhill. That's exactly what I was talking about.
You know, and I've noticed a great maturity in Dakota this year over last year with the leadership and doing things, not necessarily – you know, we know he's always been able to score, but the passes that he's made and those things that he's picked up this year that I see a great change in him.
Well, he's a quarterback on and off the floor, that's for sure. Yeah, makes great decisions. He's a leader, just a sophomore, and he kind of plays that leadership role a lot of times for the Tigers. And Jay Brock, nice job, faked the handoff. Oh, nice pass by Brock. Eli Smith comes up empty. Atkins clears the rebound. And they'll reset the invisible shot clock here. Jacob Vance from the corner. And now, you can see.
Boys look like they're enjoying it over there on the bench today.
They do.
And that's a fine bunch of boys. We've had a good time down here, really have.
See him coming back.
Isaiah, you're going to have to get on your little brother, Eli. He's missed a few around the basket today, and I'm sure Isaiah's going to heckle him over that as well.
Well, it's definitely uncharacteristic of Eli, but Eli he's probably missed 5-6 layups today, or close to easy ones.
And that's not like him as well.
No, absolutely not. Normally he's money around the rim.
And then you can see it on his face. He knows when he misses, and these boys know what they should be doing, and when they do wrong, they know it. When they're not making baskets, nobody's going to be any harder on them than they are on themselves.
Well, the thing about Eli, too, is Eli, you know, even though he's missed a few baskets, he's made up for it on the other end.
Absolutely. His defensive play's been phenomenal today.
And you got Hovenack coming in, him and Jay Brock sitting there at half court. You got Kai Martin, Benji Atkins, Dakota Dalton. In for the Tigers. Now Apollo. That's Jay Brock wearing number 1. Now you got Apollo High School in out of Kentucky here.
Who do they have, Erie?
I think so.
Well, I've seen that Erie team, and they walked in there. I believe they might be a tough one to handle.
Well, Jaden Williams off the mark. I tell you, this Apollo team now, they got a kid on their team that some of these Chapmanville boys played with this summer on the Big Shots circuit.
Now, where did you say out of, what part of Kentucky they out of?
They're between Lexington and Louisville. Coming back here, Martin swings over. Dakota Dalton, nice drive baseline, had it stripped away. A lot of contact let go there, but Jay Brock finds the loose ball.
And he's done this all game today. I don't know how many Jay's got, but he's got to be over 20 by now.
Brock's had a great game here. Now Logan Hovenack telling Martin, don't worry about it. Live to fight another play. Want to hand it off.
They had to get him across the line first.
Yep, Jaden Williams, he's off the mark. Williams, you know, I seen him during warm-ups. He shot the 3-ball really well in warm-ups, but he's been off his mark here in the second half.
Yeah, they come out and they shot the ball really good the first quarter, and since then the shots aren't falling quite like they were early in the game.
And that's the danger of relying on that 3-ball.
Right. You live by it, you die by it. And today, it's one thing that's been their nemesis.
That's Coach Cody Cannell over there. Connell, somebody in the hallway said he's the most famous alum from Daniel Boone High School. There's Martin getting trapped. Nice job by the Daniel Boone defense. Dakota Dalton, nice attack, and layup good. I'm telling you, I mean, when he's attacking, man, this Chapmanville team is so much better.
Yes, they are.
Coda's one of them guys that could consistently, he on this roster, he could consistently give you 20 if he would stay in attack mode like that. But
and he can give you 20 and then you not even know it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And today he's been a little relaxed on the offensive end. Nice take there. Good shot by the big fella, Zach Gurley. And we're under a minute to play here. Chapmanville, they're going to get the victory here in this one, Arlie. It's just by how much right now.
Right.
Overnack holds up. They get it down, and that's stolen away. Here comes Lawrence. Lawrence on the push. Now, Chapmanville, now they will play now at, 4:30 tomorrow?
Either 4 or 4:30. I've got the scoreboard on my phone.
Okay, that's a nice job by Kai Martin. 66-47. They kick it up. Shot up. Jaden Williams off the mark. And Jay Brock.
We're going to run the clock out now.
Yeah. Coach Brad Napper tells them to hold it. And great win here for the Tigers here in Daytona Beach, Florida. You see Benji Atkins.
And you like to see the good sportsmanship after a game like this. Fight and leave it all on the court.
Coach Brad Napper, talking to the players. Yeah, I mean, that was a hard-fought victory. Tell you what, let's take a quick break. We'll come right back, and we will name the Tug Valley Wellness Clinic Player of the Game when we return.
Come see us at Trailhead Bar and Grill in Macon, West Virginia, where the locals come to hang out and the trail riders come to visit.
Follow us on Facebook page for our daily specials. We're open 7 days a week here at Trailhead Bar and Grill.
You can give them a call at 681-308-6088. Make sure you follow them on their Facebook page to keep up with all their daily specials and for business and operation hours. Trailhead Bar and Grill, located downtown Matewan, West Virginia.
And we are back here as Arlie, it was a big win for Chapmanville, 66-47 on the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. And, when you say a great team win, they had to fight through a lot of adversities in this one. They started out slow.
Yeah.
And it looked like Daniel Boone, was going to give them a run for their money. And then, by the end of the game, Chapmanville settled down. They started getting in their offense. And Kai Martin got involved, come up with some big plays there in the first half to help them get that lead back. And then Eli Smith, Jay Brock, and Dakota Dalton all played big minutes. Logan Hovanak come up with key defensive stops down the stretch, hit a big three. And
Jacob Vance as well,
yes.
stepped up off of the bench, played phenomenal.
Yeah, he played really well. You had also Browning and Blair got minutes today. And either way, Chapmanville gets the healthy victory here, and our Tug Valley Wellness Clinic Player of the Game is going to go to Jay Brock.
Jay Brock, he we said it throughout the game. Jay needed a big game, and Jay came in, and Jay gave the Tigers a big game. He hustled. I mean, he was diving after balls.
Yeah.
He was cutting to the basket, doing a great job, and that's what you need out of Jay Brock.
I agree 100%. When Jay Brock's playing like that, Chapmanville is very hard to beat.
Yeah, and I looked on there too, Darryl, and they do play at 4:30 tomorrow.
4:30, and do we know who we play?
It's going to be the winner of this game here, which
Apollo and
Erie.
Erie. Okay, so Apollo and Erie. We'll have the winner of that one, and I tell you, you guys definitely ain't going to want to miss that tomorrow at 4:30 right here. Chapmanville Tigers will finish things out. Arlie, I was here watching the Pikeville Lady Panthers earlier. Hopefully we'll get them in the morning as well.
Yeah, that'd be a good one to watch. They had a good win today as well.
They did. So we're going to let Arlie get back to the bus. And Arlie, we as always appreciate you. You've done a great job. And let's thank our sponsors one more time. Arlie, want to thank Logan Regional Medical Center, Logan Bank and Trust, Aracoma Drug, as well as White Eye Care, Chiefs Roadhouse, Cheech's Pizza, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, United Motorsports. Right now, Arlie, they got 4 locations throughout the Coalfields for your convenience. That's Pikeville, Belfry, Logan, and Danville. They got great deals on 4-wheelers, side-by-sides, and more. Hit them up for all your ATV needs. And also, Arlie, we want to thank Jim Mars Services, not offering jobs, they're offering careers.
That's right.
Yeah. And Arlie, last but not least, want to thank our good friends at Keith's Roadhouse in Man, West Virginia. So, Arlie, we're going to step aside, and we'll see you tomorrow at 4:30 right here in Daytona Beach, Florida. You've watched another broadcast here on the D&D Sports